Hi, fifth graders. Welcome to day 14 of our remote learning. Today we're going to be using Baseball in April to practice some vocabulary strategies. So we're going to start off with this anchor chart. And this anchor chart is just teaching us how to use context clues. So we know that context means within the text. So we have to use clues that are within the text in order to determine the meaning of unknown words. So right at the very top are the two most basic ways to use context clues. These are what we hope to get in a text, and these are the examples and definitions. So oftentimes we're just given examples of what a word means, or we're given the definition right inside the text. You can look at those examples as support. This is what we look for first. So when we come across a word that we're unclear about, the first thing that we look for are examples and definitions in a text. Oftentimes, though, they're not just handed over to us. And that's when we have to go down to the second tier strategies, and those are word parts and schema. So word parts are where we break those words apart. We use prefixes, we use suffixes, we think about the root word and what part of speech it is. And we also think about our own relationship with what's happening in the text. So if you were in that moment, what would you be doing? What would you be thinking? And how does that help you to understand the unknown word? After we kind of develop understanding using word parts and schema, we're then going to try to come up with some synonyms and antonyms. This is always my last strategy because I get to go back, put a synonym inside the sentence and see if it makes sense. If you struggle to come up with a synonym, sometimes you can come up with an antonym that'll help clarify whatever that word is. So let's go ahead and take a look at our reading from this week and work with one of the words. So this is the first paragraph from Barbie. I'm going to go ahead and read it aloud, and then we'll work on one of the words inside this paragraph. The day after Christmas, Veronica Solis and her baby sister Yolanda nestled together on the couch to watch the morning cartoons. Bumbling Inspector Gadget was in trouble again, unaware that the edge of the cliff was crumbling under his feet. Soon he was sliding down the mountain toward a pit of alligators. He commanded, "Go, go, Gadget umbrella," and a red umbrella popped out of his hat. He landed safely just a few feet from a dark green alligator and dusted himself off. At this point, I want you to be thinking of a word that you could explore more in this paragraph, and we'll see if we both came up with the same word. My thinking is that I need to explore the word nestled a little bit more clearly. So I'm going to go ahead and just reread it, try to clarify what nestled means so that I have a good understanding of what's happening in the text. The day after Christmas, Veronica Solis and her baby sister Yolanda nestled together on the couch to watch the morning cartoons. I reread the sentence and I noticed the author, Gary Soto, did not give me an example of the word nestled, and he did not give me a definition. So I need to think, okay, well, what's next? Next is word parts. The root word is nestle, but that really doesn't give me much help. However, I know it's a verb or an action word because Veronica and Yolanda are doing it. So it's an action word. What are they doing? Then it's going to lead into my schema. What would I do on the couch on a Saturday morning when cartoons are on? I would snuggle in, of course. I'd probably pull my blanket on, make sure I had a nice pillow, maybe have my bowl of cereal ready to go, ready to watch cartoons. Based on my schema, can I come up with synonyms? Yes, I did. I came up with snuggle. So let's see if that works. I can replace the word snuggled in the sentence and we'll see how it reads. The day after Christmas, Veronica Solis and her baby sister Yolanda nestled or snuggled together on the couch to watch the morning cartoons. They snuggled together. That makes sense. So I feel like the word nestled means snuggled. I can imagine in my head. It sounds right when I replace it in the sentence. So I'm confident that it means snuggled or to get comfortable and ready to watch the cartoons. This is your daily task today. So you are given in your packet 3 additional vocabulary words to explore. So I want you to go through your thinking just like I did on the previous slide. At the end of your thinking, I want you to provide a definition for the underlined word. So for example, the first one is imposter, the second one is distressed, and the third one is scold. So go through the steps, see if there's examples or definitions, break the words apart, use your schema, find some synonyms or antonyms, and then finally come up with your definition. Make sure I see what your thinking process was in the graphic organizer. And when you're done with your graphic organizer, take a picture of it and send it to me. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.